Today, the Japanese National Museum is having their Oshogatsu festival. And for those of you who don't know what Oshogatsu means, it is the Japanese holiday celebrating the beginning of the new calendar year. This year, they were celebrating the Year of the Rabbit. I've always walked past the colossal Rubik's Cube outside of the museum many times before, but never set a foot into the museum itself. To begin the festivities, there was a traditional mochitsuki, a Japanese rice pounding ritual performed by the Kodama Taiko. Although I wasn't able to stay for the entire festival, I heard they also had a live koto, a Japanese zither instrument, and calligraphy performances. I also noticed little stations for kids to create rabbit-inspired crafts and origami, and also there was a mini scavenger hunt for prizes. They also had candy sculpture demonstrations by Shan Ichiyanagi, where he would mold bits and pieces of sugar into these beautiful roses, and at one point also made zodiac animals. Since my time here was very limited at the Japanese American National Museum, I quickly went to the exhibits on the first floor. Seeing all the artifacts of what used to be the remnants of Japanese culture was a way to see and feel what tragedies they went through, of when they were pressured into taking in the American culture, and to change their thought patterns and convert the Japanese to their beliefs. Upstairs, there were other exhibits of Japanese Americans adjusting to the American lifestyle, with their full-on attire changed, and also trying to hold on to every little bit of their culture as much as possible. This exhibit chronicles the Japanese American history, and beginning in the late 1800s with the early days of Issei, first generation, pioneers, and continuing through the World War II incarceration, post-war resettlement, and the redress movement. The Japanese slowly would integrate into society by going into medicine as doctors and optometrists and through community ventures and businesses. Although the Japanese sports like sumo and kendo were popular amongst the Japanese American communities, you can tell that baseball quickly became a popular American sport for the youth as well. On the second floor, you could also see that this museum had a huge library for those who are wanting to look up anything historically Japanese related. And unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to go in, but at least I know that this is available if and when I need to go. Here you can also see the small barracks like this one that was located in the heart of Wyoming's mountain concentration camp. The Japanese would be incarcerated in these small homes away from society, which later were sold to local homesteaders to use as storage sheds. It was really sad to see that Japanese families were living in these sheds as they were crammed into these tiny homes out in the middle of nowhere. In the back section, there were also portraits of many Japanese families in Los Angeles who were being evacuated from Little Tokyo to relocation centers. They were given until noon to dispose of their homes and possessions. In reality, they were being put onto buses and trains to live in concentration camps for years. And the lives of Japanese Americans in Little Tokyo were forever changed. The Japanese American National Museum has played an integral part in preserving the history of the war and how the Japanese were being treated. Today's exhibits are a grim reminder about how the nation and the communities came to be, and without them, these stories could have been forgotten. I hope you guys enjoyed my time here at the Oshogatsu Festival and my walkthrough of the Japanese American National Museum. I was surprised that I learned a lot from this small museum here in Little Tokyo. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!